Hey, everybody. Oh, my goodness. This is almost like a pop-up live. How is everybody this afternoon? My name is Pastor Andrea Homer. I am super excited for this youth explosion. Y'all should have had your phones in your hand and just been ready for this pop-up live. We are 4 days away from this explosion, and I'm telling you, any moment of the day, you're going to get an email blast. You're going to be able to meet one of our vendors. We're going to be posting, and going live for the next 4 days to share with you details about our youth explosion. So this lovely young lady to my right or my left, whichever one that is on your screen, this is Evelyn. She is going to be one of our youth vendors. Hey.
Hello, everybody. Evelyn.
And I'm excited to have Evelyn with us. She is an ambitious young girl, just a trailblazer, just taking the stage at our youth explosion as a vendor. I'm so excited to have you, Evelyn. Thank you for jumping in and doing this live with me.
Thank you for having me. I love this opportunity. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Listen, we are trying to crash through people's internet and crash through the lives. Some of them are going to have to catch this on a replay because folks are working, but that's okay because we're trying to make sure that they stay up on the details. Speaking of details, Evelyn, even though, she just comes on just bright and shiny and excited. Listen, this is a busy young lady. She actually has two businesses. Evelyn is a health and fitness coach. Let me get that right. Health and fitness. So for those of you that put on those little extra pandemic pounds, like I did,
Hey, we bounce back.
yeah, we can bounce back with Evelyn. And she is also a founder of her beauty business, EM Beauty. She get the lashes and stuff. So Evelyn, tell us a little bit about your business.
So the EM Beauty is all about lashes, makeup, a whole bunch of things. This business is between me and my mom. And then the business of fitness is really just me. And it's just, it's my passion and I like to help and just I was on my own journey and my own health journey. So this goes in deeper and has a lot of meaning to me. And I just want to help people.
That is awesome. You mentioned about just being on your own journey. And it's interesting, like when you coming out of high school, right? You kind of do what the dog wants to get in the interview. Tell him to come on. Even the dog is excited. But it's interesting when you are starting your own business or you're stepping out on your own. That's what a lot of people might be kind of wondering, like, I'm just getting out of high school. Maybe I should go get a job like everybody else. Or maybe I should go to the military. Maybe I should go do this like everybody else in my family. But I see you stepping out of the box. Like, you know what? I'm just going to step out big and just do it. Tell me a little bit about that.
I really think that, I feel like people should really look more into entrepreneurship because you have your own hours. It gives you an opportunity to grow above the limits that, maybe you grew up with thinking that the only way is to do a 9 to 5 and all this stuff. It might be hard in the beginning, but it will get going and it will prosper. You just have to keep going. And I really think that a lot of kids should, they're doing it. They're even doing it now. Like, even look at when the pandemic happened, everyone started opening up their, it brings in creativity, brings in new opportunities, an opportunity to network with people, an opportunity to elevate, And I really think that, if anyone's interested, I definitely think that they should definitely go for it.
Yeah. That's something, you're talking about literally just going forward. So many people were affected, even by this pandemic. And you mentioned something at the start of our discussion today. You said, you know what, you can bounce back, whatever state of mind you are in your fitness, in your health, in your wellness, even in your spiritual journey. I mean, even as, a young entrepreneur, And I'm excited. I'm super excited. Just because, young people are stepping out, and they're stepping out big. They're not
They're not
waiting on somebody else.
going for it
Right.
all, going big or going home.
Yep, yep. They're not waiting on things to get comfortable. They're not, because the whole 15 months or so, everybody was inside. And when you're in the house just every day thinking about what I could be doing, what I should be doing, especially getting that pressure coming out of high school, like, okay, what's next? Walk me through a little bit of what those thoughts were like for you, and what made you say, you know what, that's it. I'm just gonna do it, and take that step.
I really think it's the fact that it's been on my mind for so much, for
Yeah.
so long. Like, I've been wanting to just go ahead and do it. And then I just really think that if something is on your mind like that, so often there's a reason and there's a purpose. There's a purpose for you to be there. And it's a way to, you have natural talents that you're meant to share with people so you can help people. And I think that's a great way of helping. And I think I'm just so passionate about it. And I have my own story, my own journey, and the reasons why I started even fitness or just anything in general like that. And it just goes in so much deeper. And a lot of people think that going into fitness is about appearance and I want to look like this and that, but it's so much more deeper than that. A lot of people don't take into consideration that how blessed we are to even be able to move.
Right.
How Why wouldn't we want to move at our fullest? Be healthy,
Right.
to feel good, because when you feel good, you do good, you look good, you know,
Right.
heal yourself, and yourself, you help others. So I
I,
really,
I think that is so awesome. Listen, I know that you don't have much longer with us, but you are just, girl, you're just getting us going. When you're talking about, living to that fullness. I believe it was Les Brown. He said, live full, die empty.
oh,
Because when you think about it, there is that fullness that is within us. But everything that is within, like you said, is meant to share that with
because
the
that's
world.
yours.
Right.
It's here to share. It's everybody.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. I mean, you think about even just with the youth explosion, and that's why I think it was so important that we provided this virtual platform where people can connect with who you are. Because when they can connect with your purpose, they can connect with your product. They can see, wait a minute, this is what Evelyn is doing. And even with the youth explosion, for other young entrepreneurs that are listening, the important thing about when you are endeavoring and building a business is to connect with like-minded people, to connect with people that's going to push you and say, oh no, you can get up and you can try this, or have you researched, through this resource.
Collaborate, network,
Right.
even if it's not related to your business, there's still information there. There's still things you can learn, and there's still things that will help your own business, and you
Right.
can help others with their
Right.
business.
You know what I think I'm hearing is that even in this environment, that's why I love the fact that you come in, because you just bringing this whole, I think y'all call it vibe. I call it essence. You just bringing this whole perspective with you, that it's not even about competing, it's about connecting.
No, I don't think that there's even a such thing as competing. I feel like
Right.
all within us, and it's all infinite. So what are you competing against? No,
Right.
you have you have your own special talents. Everyone has their own special talents to fulfill their own purpose, and everyone has a different purpose. So who are you really competing with? You're not
Right.
competing with anybody. You're just
Right, right. Let me do a sound check. I want to make sure we got you back. Okay, perfect. You know what? I totally agree with you. Listen, I know you're getting ready to have a client, so I appreciate you squeezing us in this afternoon. I'm excited to see you at this youth explosion. Where can people follow you? Because I'm going to make sure that they are trying to get with you before the youth explosion and check out your products or check out some of the things you're doing. How can they follow you?
So for my business, my beauty business, it's called dot two B's and then beauty.
Okay. Okay. Did y'all check out that double B? Make sure you get two B's in that beauty. And that's on IG.
And then
Okay.
for my fitness one, it would be just there or just my personal account. I post more about fitness there, which is EJH.14. And I
Okay.
post workouts, I post, motivation quotes to really switch the perspective of what people think fitness and what it's so categorized in.
Right, right. That is awesome. I love the fact that you are also dealing with the mind and, breaking down the stigma of what fitness really means, because it's more about wholeness, like you said, being operating to the fullest. I love it, and bouncing back. Okay, well, before y'all go, listen, if you are going to join this replay, because normally some folks jump in, but I know people are probably busy with work. But if you are catching this replay, I want you to show Miss Evelyn some love. Even if you catch this late, she can go back out there and see some hearts. Or if you're interested in any of the information that she's going to be providing, any of her programs, any of her products, if you want to get your beauty on, if you want to get your lashes, make sure that you hit up Miss Evelyn. And you're also going to see her live in person this coming Saturday
I'm
for the
gonna
Youth
be there.
Explosion. We're going to start at 10 o'clock a.m. The address is 2400 Glendale Lane in the city of Sacramento. Listen, it's going to be youth vendors. We're going to have live DJ. We're going to have double dutch contest. We got to bring back that old school hula hoop contest, freeze dance, but I'm not going to tell you all the goods. You got to come so you can find out the rest of the story. So show up, go big, or like Evelyn said, go home. All right, we'll catch y'all later. Stay tuned tomorrow for the next vendor guest, and definitely we'll see you on Saturday. God bless. Bye-bye. Thanks, Evelyn, for joining us.
Thank you for your time.